If you are hearing these words, it is not by chance. It is not an algorithm, and it is not a coincidence. You have been guided here. There is a precise orchestration to the universe, a resonance that connects seekers with the knowledge they are ready to receive. Your consciousness, at this very moment, has reached a specific frequency that allows this information to find you. Consider this a destined appointment, a signal that the part of you that has been waiting, preparing, and questioning is now ready to awaken. You are standing at a threshold, not because of something you did yesterday, but because of who you are becoming right now. Every human being emits a unique energy field, a quantum signature that tells the story of your thoughts, your beliefs, and your emotional history. For a long time, your signature may have been broadcasting a story of limitation, of waiting for the right time, of seeking permission from the outside world. But something has shifted. A new harmony is beginning to emerge within you, and that is why this message has been unlocked for you. You are on the brink of remembering a power you have forgotten, a power to consciously create and shape your reality from the inside out. This isn't philosophy. This is physics. The solution to breaking free from the patterns that have held you captive is simpler and more profound than you have been led to believe. It lies in understanding that you are a being of energy and frequency. The key is to consciously shift your energetic state, to change the broadcast you are sending out to the quantum field. Your mind is a powerful tool, but your heart is the true engine of creation. Scientific research has shown that the heart generates an electromagnetic field up to 5,000 times more powerful than the field generated by the brain. Think about that. The energy of your emotions, centered in your heart, is exponentially more influential in shaping your reality than your thoughts alone. When you are in a state of fear, doubt, or frustration, your heart field becomes chaotic and incoherent. You are broadcasting a signal of lack and separation, and the universe, by law, must reflect that back to you. But when you cultivate feelings of gratitude, love, joy, and wholeness, your heart's electromagnetic field becomes smooth, orderly, and coherent. You are now broadcasting a powerful signal of abundance and connection. This is the frequency of miracles. This is the language the universe understands. The shift doesn't happen by thinking positive thoughts. It happens by feeling a new reality into existence. You change your reality by changing the emotional frequency you inhabit. So why is this so difficult? If the key is simply to feel good, why do so many of us remain stuck in cycles of suffering and limitation? The answer lies deep within your subconscious mind. Neuroscience has confirmed that 95% of who you are by the time you are 35 years old is a set of memorized behaviors, emotional reactions, and unconscious beliefs. Your subconscious is a record of the past. It is programmed by every experience you have ever had, particularly those with a strong emotional charge. This programming creates your identity, the story of who you believe you are. So when you consciously decide you want a new life, a new reality of abundance, health, or love, your conscious mind, the 5%, is fighting against the deeply entrenched 95%. Your body, conditioned to be the mind, has memorized the emotional states of your past. It has become addicted to the chemistry of stress, guilt, and fear. When you try to feel abundant, your body, which has memorized the feeling of lack, sends a signal to your brain saying, "This is unfamiliar. This is not safe. Let's go back to what we know." This is the internal battle. It is the conflict between your past self and your future self. To truly change, you must unmemorize your old emotional states and recondition your mind and body to a new state of being. You must become so familiar with the feeling of your future that your past becomes a distant memory. This is the moment to act. Not tomorrow, not when you feel ready, but now. True readiness is a myth. It is an excuse perpetuated by the old self that fears its own demise. The first step is to become a conscious observer of your thoughts and feelings. In quantum physics, the observer effect demonstrates that the act of observing a particle changes its behavior. The same is true for your inner world. When you begin to notice your recurring negative thoughts and limiting emotional patterns without judgment, you are no longer the program. You are the consciousness observing the program. This act of observation begins to dismantle the old neurological pathways. Let's do this together, right now. Close your eyes if it is safe to do so. Take a slow, deep breath into your heart. Now bring your full attention to the center of your chest. I want you to recall a genuine memory of deep gratitude or heartfelt love. It could be the moment you held a pet, looked at a sunset, or shared a laugh with someone you care about. Don't just think about it. Feel it. Re-experience that emotion in your body. Let that feeling of warmth and expansion fill your chest. Breathe into it. Hold that feeling for just 60 seconds. What you are doing is generating a coherent signal from your heart. You are actively changing your biology, your brain chemistry, and your energetic field in this very moment. You are telling your body what your future feels like. This isn't a mental exercise. It is a physical and energetic transformation. Practice this for 1 minute, several times a day. This is how you begin to break the habit of being your old self. Let's go deeper, because understanding the mechanism empowers you to master it. Every potential reality you can imagine already exists as a wave of possibility in the quantum field. The famous double-slit experiment in quantum physics showed that particles exist in a state of pure potential, as a wave, until they are observed. Consciousness, the act of observation, is what collapses the wave of potential into a particle, an event, an experience in your physical reality. Your energetic signature, that coherent or incoherent field broadcasted by your heart and brain, acts as a tuning fork. Through the principle of quantum resonance, your energy field resonates with the potential realities in the quantum field that match its frequency. So, if your dominant frequency is one of frustration and lack, you can only perceive and experience realities that vibrate at that same level. You are literally blind to the potentials of joy and abundance that exist all around you. This is why positive thinking alone often fails. You cannot think your way to wealth while feeling poor. The feeling is the prayer. The feeling is what tunes your receiver to a new broadcast. This is also where epigenetics provides stunning proof. Epigenetics is the science of how your environment and your perception of the environment can change the way your genes are expressed. The environment it refers to is not just outside of you. It is the chemical environment inside of you, which is created by your thoughts and emotions. This means that by changing your state of being, you can literally send new signals to your genes, turning on genes for health and turning off genes for disease. You are not a victim of your genetic inheritance. You are the master chemist of your own body. Ancient spiritual traditions have taught this for millennia. The Bible says, "To those who have, more will be given." This isn't about material possessions. It's about a state of being. When you have the feeling of wholeness, the universe must give you more experiences that match it. Vedanta philosophy speaks of Brahman, the universal consciousness of which we are all a part, reminding us that we are not separate from the creative force of the universe. We are that force in human form. You are a multidimensional being collapsing energy into matter with every emotion you feel. How do you integrate this profound truth into the chaos of daily life? It begins with intention and consistency. Your old self was built over years of repetition. Your new self must be built the same way. The first thing you must do every single morning, before you check your phone, before you engage with the problems of yesterday, is to consciously create your day. Spend 5 to 10 minutes doing the heart coherence exercise we practiced earlier. Don't just feel gratitude for what you have. Feel gratitude for the future that is on its way. Feel the joy of your success before it happens. Feel the love you desire as if it is already yours. By doing this, you are priming your brain and body to look for evidence of that new reality. You are creating the energetic template for your day. Then, throughout your day, set an alert on your phone every hour or two. When it goes off, stop what you are doing for just 1 minute. Take a breath and ask yourself, what energy am I broadcasting right now? Am I in the past or the present? Am I coherent or incoherent? This simple act of self-awareness is the most powerful habit you can cultivate. It pulls you out of unconscious reactivity and places you back in the driver's seat of your creation. I want you to make a commitment right now. In the comments below, write down one limiting emotion you are committed to observing and changing today. By writing it down, you are declaring your intention to yourself and to the universe. You are taking your first conscious step as the creator of your life. As you begin this practice, you will inevitably face resistance. This is the most critical phase of your transformation. Your mind will flood you with doubt. It will say, "This is not working. This is silly. You've tried things like this before." It will bring up memories of every past failure to convince you to stop. This is not a sign that you are doing it wrong. It is a sign that you are doing it right. The old identity, the subconscious program, is fighting for its survival. It recognizes the threat that this new state of being poses to its existence. This is the moment where you must choose your future over your past. This is where you demonstrate your faith not in a distant God, but in the laws of the universe and in your own power. When self-doubt arises, do not fight it. Observe it. Say to your mind, "I see you. I hear you. Thank you for trying to protect me. But I am choosing a new way. I am choosing love. I am choosing abundance." And then you intentionally go back to generating the elevated emotion in your heart. You must be more persistent than your doubt. Think of it like tuning a radio. If you want to listen to a station broadcasting beautiful music, you can't keep your dial set to the frequency of static. Every time you allow doubt or fear to take over, you are turning the dial back to the old station. Your job is to keep your hand firmly on the dial, tuning it to the frequency of your desired reality, no matter how much static you hear in the background. Sustaining this new state of being is the ultimate act of will and creation. It is the work, and it is the path to true freedom. You found this message today because a part of you is ready to transcend your past and step into your true potential. This was not an accident. It was an activation. You now understand that you are not just a physical body navigating a physical world. You are a conscious energy field, a creator who shapes reality through the frequency of your emotions. You have learned that your heart is the key, producing an electromagnetic field far more powerful than your brains, and that by generating coherent feelings of love, joy, and gratitude, you can resonate with new potentials in the quantum field. You know that the subconscious mind and its memorized emotional states are the biggest obstacles, but you now have the tools to become the conscious observer and begin to rewire your inner world. The journey requires letting go of the familiar comfort of your old self and bravely stepping into the unknown territory of your future self. It demands that you stop waiting for the evidence of change to appear outside of you and instead become the evidence yourself. The power has always been within you. This knowledge, this remembrance, is your birthright. The time for waiting is over. The time for creating is now. If you feel a deep resonance with this truth and are ready to move beyond understanding and into mastery, to receive a complete guide with advanced techniques and guided practices to master the frequency of your consciousness, click the link in the description below. This is the next step on the journey you were destined to begin today. Embrace it. You are ready.